Hello everyone. Hope you learned from my last lecture. Today we will start with the next topic, that is calculation of profit of disease partner. This is a very important topic and this is a basic for your long questions. Calculation of profit share of deceased partner. Deceased partner is a partner who who is considered as a dead person or dead partner in a company. Now let's start with our topic. Firstly, learn the journal entry related to the profit sharing of disease partner. The entry will be P&L suspense account debit to deceased partner capital account. This is the one main entry which is written in your accounts while making the disease partner capital account. Let's take one example. How can we solve these questions? Students, do you know that why we write here a P&L suspense account? Do you know this? Let me explain. A, B, and C are the partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 5:3:2. C partner is died. C partner dies. And he dies on 30 June. Your balance sheet is made on, or your year closes on 31st March. Till that date, he will get his profits. Till 31st March, when the balance sheet is prepared, C partner is alive and he will get all his profits till that very date. On 30th June, he will die. And how many months from 31st March till 30 June it will cover? 31st March, 1st April, 1st May and 1st June. If I written as 1st June, do not consider 1st June. If a month is written 30th June, then you can consider 30th June as your for your calculation. Now there are 3 months and these 3 months the person is alive. And while calculating the balance sheet again for next year, these 3 months when the person is not alive, when the person is alive and he is not alive in a full financial year, these 3 months profit is taken as a suspense because the person is not alive till that date. That's why we write P&L suspense account when any partner dies in the mid of the year or after 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, or whichever the date will be considered. As a death period is not certain, it can be any time. Let's start with our next point. A, B, and C are the partners sharing profit in the ratio of 5:3:2. Now I am taking one example one by one. If profit of the firm for last year is 50,000 and year closes on 31st March, C dies on 30th June, what will be his share of profit? To calculate his profit, you can apply one formula, that is profit till that date, till 31st March, not till that date, because we consider the profit of last year, because in that very months our balance sheet is not prepared and we are not yet aware about the profit of these months. So, and so that we can consider the profit of last year for the calculation of disease partner capital account. The profit of the last year is 50,000. 50,000 is multiplied by his share of disease partner and multiply by months. In how many months he is alive. His share of profit is 2 by 10. We consider only the profit of C, so we can take only the ratio of C partner, and his months is 3 upon 12, because April, May and June, 3 months that very person is alive. So now we calculate with this formula his profit. His profit is 2,500. Now we can pass the journal entry. Its journal entry will be P&L suspense account debit to C's capital account. His share is 2,500. Now we can take the second point, that is, if there is losses in the business, same question I can take, but now I can written here if there is losses. We consider the same example. If the loss of the firm for the loss last year is 50,000, we consider the same example. Last year, and same year closes on 31st March, C dies on 30 June, what will be his share of profit? Now in this case, the company is already having a losses, then the person who dies will also suffer from the loss. The entry will be same whether the company is having a profit, whether company is having a loss. The difference between this is not in the calculation of the profit share, only in the change of the entry. That is, the profit will be, now there will be the loss will be same, that is 2,500, as we taking the same calculations. Now there is a loss of 2,500. Now what will be the journal entry? Journal entry will be reciprocal, because now the company is having a profit, company is having a losses, not having a profit. The entry will be C's capital account debit to P&L suspense account. Hope you understand these points, and we can start with the we will start with our third point. Question is written here, that is, profit for last 3 years were 1,10,000, 1,20,000 and 1,30,000 respectively. R, M and H are the partners in a firm. In that case, H partner is died. He dies on 30th June. Profit is calculated on the basis of last 3 years average profit. the main thing you kept in mind that your reading should be very, very good. Here there is written that last 3 years average profit. Average means you have to take the average of 3 years. That means 1,10,000 plus 1,20,000 plus 1,30,000. Average of 3 years means you can first total the 3 years and then it will be divided by 3. As there are 3 years, that's mean average. You can just divide and get the answer. Now, this is your profit that will be taken for in the case of death of H partner. How will you calculate his share? 1,20,000 multiplied by H share. Now, I do not return any share here. Then we will consider that they are equal partners. The ratio will be 1:1:1. That's mean H share is 1/3. Share into months. He alive. And he died on 30th June. Same 1st April, 1st May and 1st June. That's mean he is alive for 3 months. Now you can calculate his share of profit, that is 10,000. If the question is written that you can also pass a journal entry, then the entry will be P&L suspense account debit to H capital account. Now, taking the same question, I deducted from this question a word average. I only written here that calculate the profit on the basis of last 3 years or last 3 complete years average profit. When there is nothing is written regarding the average, that means you have to consider all the 3 years for the calculation of H share. The 3 years are, this is your 4th point. With the same question, the 3 years are 1,10,000, 1,20,000 and 1,30,000. Now you do not do the average here. Only calculate only plus of the 3 years. Now the calculation will be same, 3,60,000 multiply by 1/3 multiply by 3/12. Only the thing is written here is that the profit is calculated on the basis of last 3 years profit. Not here written is profit is calculated on the basis of average profit. These two things should be kept in mind, that the profit is related to the average or profit is related to the complete 3 years. If it is related to average, then you can first total all the profits, divided it by the average in number of years and then take it multiplied by shares and months. And if the word average is not given, you can consider all the three years profit for your question. 3 years profit, that is 3,60,000 multiplied by share and multiplied by months. The answer is 30,000. This is all about today's lecture. Hope you understand this lecture. Give a thumbs up and support by subscribing. Thanks.